Hi everybody. I wanted to introduce you to the brand new Armstrong Rack that just got set up here a few days ago in Rancho Cordova. As you can tell, I'm in my bright green shirt today because it's St. Patty's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. Well, let's take a look at the brand new Armstrong Rack. As you may or may not know, this is Armstrong's first major introduction in over 15 years as far as a brand new racking system, as well as a couple brand new products that we're going to dive into in a little bit. But as far as the racking system itself, as you know, everything in this rack is by Armstrong, and everything in it is made in the United States. So if someone's conscious about that or wondering about that, everything in this rack is manufactured in the USA. As always, with any of the Armstrong products, we're going to use the Armstrong Once and Done is the Armstrong cleaner, and we're always going to sell the felt glides whenever we sell any vinyl product to help eliminate the scratching or denting, things like that that would damage the floor. Okay? Now, as far as the rack itself goes, Armstrong has come up with a whole brand new concept of selling, and now they're selling by the census. And what that means is, instead of traditional floor covering racks where they have different qualities and everything's done by quality or price point, this rack is actually separated by style. Three styles in particular. We have the woods, kind of up here, and in a wing rack. We have the alternatives, which are kind of some of the modern or more up-to-date styles. Again, down here into the side. And then we have the stone patterns, which is half the rack. Basically, we have the large sheets up top, down here, and then another wing card side. Okay? These, again, are separated by the three different styles. We have stone, alternatives, and woods. Okay? With the vinyl being sold by the appearance, style, and color, extremely important. Armstrong did a lot of research, and they found that that's how people actually buy vinyl. Not so much by quality or by price, but more by the style and the appearance. Okay? Now, important when we're taking out samples or checking out samples, that we're going to lift them out gently, sliding them to the side. But probably more important than taking them out is when we're putting them back, when customers have returned them. And it's going to be imperative that we keep them, all the stones together, all the alternatives together, and all the woods together. That's kind of how the rack's designed. If we end up mixing them all up, it's just going to be total chaos for us as well as the consumer. So do me a favor, whenever you're putting the samples away, make sure you've got them in the right spots. Okay? The generalities. All the products in the Armstrong line carry or have the rip, tear, gouge warranty, as well as the clean sweep finish. And I shouldn't say all, that's basically on all the qualities from memories and above, which is the vast, vast majority of everything in the rack. Okay? Now, today we want to focus particularly on a new product called Duality and Duality Premium Plus. Okay? Basically, it's two different products. One is they're kind of like a junior senior, if you will. One's an 80 mil, the Duality Premium. The Duality Premium Plus is an 85 mil product. And then they have different commercial warranties, but we'll get a little bit more into that in a little bit. Let's start with the similarities, if you will, of the products. First off, it's a fiberglass back product. The fiberglass being made, or the backing being made of fiberglass, limestone, and sandstone. It's very heavy, about 5 pounds per square yard. So when you pick up these big samples, you lift them out, be prepared not to drop them on your toes or something like that, because they are heavy. Okay? As far as the industry as a whole, everyone seems to be going to the fiberglass backs for a few different reasons. First off, the fiberglass backs are much more dent resistant than the traditional felt backs. Secondly, they don't discolor from moisture or mold, things like that. They are water resistant, which the felt backs are not. There's manufacturing as well as installation advantages also. Okay? When it comes to installation on these fiberglass products, you have three different choices. We can go with the modified, they call it a modified loose lay, meaning that they're using a 2-inch wide acrylic double-faced tape around the perimeter. We can full spread it using the Armstrong S289, which is a releasable adhesive, meaning that you can set it and you can lift it back. I know you've all seen the samples of the different fiberglass backs. You keep lifting it, going back and forth on the little sample board showing how well it seams up. That's a releasable adhesive. Or you can full spread it using the Armstrong S288 to make it a permanent installed situation, which is what has to be done if you ever use these products in a commercial application. You have to use the Armstrong S288 full spread permanent installation. Okay. As far as the surface of the Duality Premium and Duality Premium Plus, it has a surface called the Clean Sweep G, and basically that's a urethane and aluminum oxide, and they actually place the aluminum oxide particles, they call it that it's nano-fused. So it's kind of like a new term, but basically it's a urethane and aluminum oxide. And also the G on these products is the first floor covering or vinyl floor covering that is asphalt stain resistant, if you will. It always was that asphalt, you know, like driveways or you know, basically parking lots, things like that. When it gets summertime, it gets really warm, that stuff will track in on your shoes, and it's kind of like an oil-based kind of a tar, if you will. It would actually stain basically every vinyl there is until Armstrong's product now with the Clean Sweep G. It's actually asphalt stain resistant. So kind of a nice little perk, more for the back east where they do a lot more asphalt. Seems like out here there's a lot more concrete and things like that. So, but nevertheless, a little bit of a feature. As far as the realism or the look, Armstrong has developed what they call their Masterworks 3D technology, and the 3D meaning definition, dimension, and depth. Okay, so it gives it kind of that realistic look. Sometimes we might refer to it as embossed and on register, but Armstrong feels that they've enhanced that. They've gone beyond just saying it's embossed and on register. Now they're calling it a true 3D look, so it has some type of depth and dimension to it. So kind of another buzzword that you might hear or might see. Okay. Both Duality Premium and Premium Plus offer lifetime residential warranties. So they are kind of similar in a lot of ways. However, let's go over the differences. And to start with, the way it's labeled, okay, because they are two different prices. If we were to look at the Duality Premium, you'll notice on the side of the sample it has kind of the goldish color, and it says Premium. Then we have the Duality Premium Plus, that's kind of have the gray, and this one is about 50 or 60 cents a square foot more. Okay, again, one's 80 mils, one's 85. So you have the Plus as the heavier of the two and more expensive. Not only is it heavier, the Duality Premium Plus also has an antimicrobial in the surface. What's that mean to the consumer? Antimicrobial means that it's antibacteria, so things such as spills, food things on the ground, probably more importantly is bare feet, things like that. The antimicrobial will eat the bacteria or kill the bacteria so you don't have any odors coming off your floor. Another nice little selling feature, if you will. The commercial warranty is different. Actually, both products carry lifetime residential, but the Duality Premium carries a 10-year light commercial. The Duality Premium Plus carries a 15-year light commercial warranty. Okay. In closing here, I want to touch on the Armstrong website. Armstrong redid their whole website, which we're listed under. We'll be getting our installers certified, and we'll become kind of their highest rated floor covering stores on their websites. But if you go to the Armstrong website and you click on the residential flooring, and then scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll come to some different prompts, if you will. And what you want to click on is the site map. Once you go to the site map, it opens up a whole another kiosk, if you will, in the center of the page. From there, you can find things like designing a room scene, installation questions, warranties, brochures, all that kind of stuff. So kind of go to the bottom, find the word site map, click on that, and I'll give you a whole bunch of information. The website's pretty cool, so if you have any questions, refer to that and go from there. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Sell That Armstrong. We have some great pricing on it, and these patterns are exclusive to people with this rack. So the big box stores don't have it. So sell it with confidence, and we'll do really well. Take care. Thanks for watching.